White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
Maintaining a perfect lawn is not for the weak. Your reputation, nay, your family name is on the line. So here's to those who put in the early mornings, to those who prepare in the off-season, and those who consider it a downright sport. We salute you. So trim with precision, stripe with abandon, because it's your day. It's Mow Day.
We welcome you to Manila, Arkansas for the Region 3A2 Regional. It's the Newport Greyhounds and the Rivercrest Colts in a semifinal action that will determine who will play in the championship game, who will be in the consolation game. Rivercrest, Newport, Osceola, and Bergman have all, in senior boys, punched their ticket to the state tournament next week in Osceola. Newport comes into the basketball game 31-2 on the year. And I'm not surprised when we talk about Rivercrest and you say they're 12-17 on the year. And you think, well, this may not be a very good basketball game. The Hounds have beaten Rivercrest 3 times this year, 68-61 at Rivercrest. By the way, the only team to score at least 60 points on this basketball team this year, Rivercrest. And then also Newport won 67-55 at Newport in January. And then in February in the semifinals of the district at Rivercrest, Newport went 66-50. Now I tell you all of that to tell you this. That was before Jaden Young, who is their all-state quarterback, all-state basketball player, came back to play basketball. He just started playing during the regional tournament, and he is a difference maker for the Rivercrest Colts. He almost single-handedly brought the team back. Rivercrest beating Flippin, the number 1 seed, 65-61 earlier this week. He's an outstanding basketball player, and he's just one of those guys who's a real calming presence on the court, a real leader, and those guys will really battle against them. The Newport Greyhounds. And their starting lineups got here by beating Melbourne 52-48. And Eric Ross. Jataylin Kright for the Hounds. It'll be the same starting 5. Number 10, Eddie White. Number 22, Tavares Hardaway. And a big man in the middle who was dynamite last night on both sides of the floor, Jessen Russell, number 23. And the starting 5. Dylan Hopkins, an assistant coach. Rashad Billingsley. Chris Reynolds. Coach Chase Lewis is the mastermind. To Kalen Sanders for Rivercrest. Jamarius Bird. Bird scored 24 on the Hounds in game 2. Buda Harris is one of their 2 go-to guys. Lathan Bolden, number 35, and Jaden Young. What a great story. This kid had ACL surgery back week 7, week 8, month later, maybe at the end of football season, ACL surgery, and he's back playing at the end of February in a basketball tournament. He's not near 100%, but let me tell you what he is. At 70%, he's as good as anybody on the basketball court. Hounds will be the visitors in the basketball game, wearing their orange. Rivercrest on the top half of the bracket. They will be the home seed. The seeding is thrown away. It's just whoever's on the top half, and they defeated the number 1 team, so they get to be the home team. And the opening tip controlled by the Colts. Hounds will play man-to-man all night long. You'll see no zone here. It's Jalen Cright guarded up against Jalen Young. Jaden Young. He's at the top of the screen. Left side, this is Buddha. He's number 11, and this kid can play as well. He's guarded by Eric Ross. Screen at the top, double team, kicks it out. Look for a shot from 3. Back to Buddha for 3. Buddha takes a shot near the end of the shot clock, and it's no good, and the Hounds on the attack quickly. Cright at the top, drives. Hardaway for 3. M&P Insurance 3-point shot from Tavares. Hardaway is good. And Buddha quickly into the front court, has it stolen. Hounds have the numbers, 3-on-1. Russell to the lane. Shot, no. Rebound. Eddie White, yes. Jessen slow to get up. And Buddha with a slam on the miss. Five to 2 Greyhounds. Jalen Cright inside over Buddha. It was tipped and recovered by Eddie White, and Eddie White, who had 28 in one of those 3 games, has his 4th point of the night, and Eddie White's going to have a big night for the Hounds to win. Hounds up by 5. They were up 5-0, now 7-2. Opening tip brought to you by First Community Bank. The ball game brought to you by George Kell Motor Company. Buddha Harris at the top. Has it stripped, and a foul in the backcourt's going to be called against Ja'Kylan Sanders. First team foul, first foul of the game. Played a couple of minutes here. Hounds up by 5, 7-2. This is Ross at the top of the key. Hardaway, guarded there by Young. Jessen Russell, single coverage down the lane, inside to Cright. Cright couldn't handle it. Russell got it back, shot up, no good, fouled from Buddha. So Buddha picks up a foul. And it's the second team foul this quarter on Rivercrest. Jessen to the line. He has his first points of the night. It's 8-2. And now he has 2, and it's 9-2. The biggest lead at 7. His team trailed flipping the entire basketball game the other night to the last 3 minutes of the game, and then they put the pressure on. Young at the top, being very, very deliberate. Young drives, shot will not go, rebound Hounds. Hounds want to go quickly. They've got numbers and they've got people open. Great recovery by the Rivercrest defense. Hardaway. Cright back to Hardaway. Cright rejected by Buddha Harris. Have no idea what the stoppage in play was. With the big block shot there by Buddha. He's a force to be reckoned with on both sides of the ball. Jaden Young. Pretty. That's what he does. He penetrates and he can pull up and shoot the jumper from 15, or he can dish to Buddha down low. 9-4 our score. Hardaway on the offensive end. Sending Cright through the baseline. Double team against Jessen. Ross M&P Insurance three-point shot off the mark. Tipped and now controlled by the Hounds. Eric Ross gets it to Hardaway. Hardaway drives in. Shot, scoop. No. Rebound is cleared by Rivercrest Bolden, number 35, to Buddha. Hardaway gets that assignment, and that's a tough one for him. Score remains 9-4. You've already seen the leadership abilities of 5 at the top of the screen setting the offense. At the top of the key with the screen being set for Jaden. Bolden. Lathan Bolden has his first 2. The lead is 3 for the Hounds. We're under 4 to play. And it's Ross against Bird. Jessen double team. Somebody's got to be open. That's Hardaway. M&P Insurance three-point shot, no. Back to Jessens. To Hardaway. He drives against Buddha. Get in there, ball. It goes. Hardaway has 5. The lead back to 5. Buddha Harris quickly into the front court. And an extended left wing. This is Young. That's a three-point shot. It's no good, and Jalen Kratt with the board, and the numbers are even at 3. Kratt all the way to the glass. Wild shot will not fall. And now Rivercrest wants to run. To Buddha. Buddha for a slam, yes. You can see it from here. And the lead is cut to 3. Eric Ross from 16, yes. 2.5 to play. 5-point lead for the Hounds. Young again with the basketball. To Buddha. Very, very deliberate with their style. Buddha for 3. Off the glass, good. Buddha has 7. The lead is 3. Jessen's begging for a foul inside. Jalen over Buddha. Jessen with the board, no. Jalen gets the rebound but steps on the out of bounds line. So the Crest will have it and will work quickly into the front court. Here comes Buddha. Down the lane, shot up, no good. Foul by Jessen. When Buddha Harris wants to go to the hoop, he can. Big game coming up later on tonight. Osceola and Bergman. Osceola 20-5 on the year. Bergman 30-10. Buddha's foul shot is short. First team foul on the Hounds. First foul obviously on Jessen. Board cleared by Jalen. Ross to Hardaway. Hardaway will generate offense in the lane. Kicks it back out. M&P Insurance three-point shot. Ross, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Kright. Last touch by the Greyhounds. We're going the other way. Hounds have led by as many as 9 at 9-2. And quickly, don't foul again, Jessen. Don't reach and don't foul. Hounds with a steal. Hardaway fouled and no foul called. Hardaway to the ground and no foul called. Young over Ross. Looked like Hardaway was knocked to the ground and no foul call. That's part of it. You march on. Young to the line to shoot. A couple of foul shots here. Michael McCray set to check in. Coach Chase Lewis is questioning the call himself. Don't blame him. Out goes Lathan Bolden when Michael McCray checks in. And a missed shot there. With a 2-point lead, the Hounds with the basketball. Ross. Tied up and stolen by Young. That's what he does. Fouled from behind. We mentioned in the pregame the kid is a difference maker for anybody's basketball team. You see the brace on his right knee. Probably 4 months, 4.5 months post ACL surgery. That's 2 fouls on Ross. Young's free throw is good. He has 3. As Day-Day Braxton will check in for Ross. Young has 4. We're tied at 13. Hardaway kicks it to Braxton. Braxton, M&P Insurance 3-point shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Day-Day Braxton, M&P Insurance, ensuring success. Give the Hounds a 3-point lead. Buddha at the top, guarded by Hardaway. Tavares got in foul trouble the last time out against Melbourne. There's a foul on Hardaway. Jaden Young got a quick blow. Michael McCray steps out. It's going to be a great basketball game. 2.5 you see on your screen. Got plenty enough time to get a shot. Going to try to get it to Buddha for sure. Buddha with the basketball, don't foul. He gets a 3-point shot. It's a wild one. It's short. We played 1. Hounds lead by 3. We'll be right back.
You need a job, a future. So what should you do? Where should you go? At ASU Newport, the answer is just down the road. With 3 campuses tailored to different skill sets, ready to set you soaring with in-demand skills and unlimited earning potential. Our Newport campus features programs in diesel technology, agriculture technology, surgical technology, and more. Start your future now at ASU Newport, your community college.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
We've played 1. The Hounds lead by 3. Winner advances to the finals to play tomorrow night at 7:30. The loser will play the 3rd place game at 1:30 in the afternoon. You do that for seeding purposes in the regional. Next week's state tournament at Osceola, the finals will be in Hot Springs 2 weeks from tomorrow. Hardaway down the lane. Buddha with a rejection. Recovered by Braxton. Braxton back to Hardaway. Hardaway. When you drive inside, Buddha's going to be around the basket protecting. Hardaway, M&P Insurance 3-point shot. Will not go, and here's Buddha to Bird. Bird back to Buddha. Buddha gets it to go. Buddha Harris has 9, and the lead 1 for the Hounds at 16-15. Hardaway from 14 right side. Hardaway gets his own rebound, goes up again, tried to spin for a shot. Buddha knocks that one out of bounds, so the Hounds will inbounds underneath their own basket. Buddha Harris, number 11, will alter more shots than anybody in high school basketball when you drive it into the lane and you get it down there on the low block. Hardaway against Young. Braxton. Ross. Taylor is out right now. Here's Eric. M&P Insurance three-point shot. Tavares Hardaway is good. Hardaway has 8 of the 19. Hounds lead by 4. What a rejection by the Hounds. Hounds have numbers. Day-Day. Yes. Great pass from Eddie White. Day-Day has 5. What a block from Jessen Russell. Hounds lead is back to 6. Who's that one on? Another one on Jessen Russell. A reach foul. That alters your defensive ability to try to block shots now. Buddha has 10 for Jessen simply because he cannot afford to pick up a third one here in the first half. A little over 6 minutes to play. And Rivercrest runs down the loose basketball. Buddha Harris. Followed by Jamarius Bird. And it's 21-18. Sanders is guarding Russell and all over him at the top. Hardaway, when you drive in there, you get in trouble. Day-Day Braxton looked at it for 3. Hardaway. Got it wide open. Russell missed the shot, missed the tip, tipped again, got it back again. Missed it a third time. And here comes Young. This is Bird. Scoop shot, good. Little running jumper by Nathan Bolden, who has 4. And it's 21-20. Rivercrest is a very good basketball team to be 12-17. Ross from 12, bottom. And Rivercrest has never led. Hounds up by 3, under 4.5 to play here in the first half. Buddha for 3. You give him that one, he'll nail it. Out of bounds, last touch by Rivercrest. Azir Burks checks in. Well, what a great job by Kylan Sanders on Jessen Russell. Jessen only with 2 points, and they came from the free throw line. And that will be the assignment of Burks. Hardaway, too strong. Buddha. Young. In and out. Buddha with a board. What's a wild scramble. Here comes Buddha again, and that's got to be a charge. No foul, and everybody is going, you got to be kidding me. Or they call a block. Wow. A blatant charge that time. And they give the foul. to Eddie White. And the official is arguing it should have been on 23, and the coach is, Hunter Robinson. He's right on it should have been, but it should have been a charging foul on Buddha. 23 had his feet established in the perfect position, never moved, and Buddha ran right through him. So, even with that call, the Hounds get a break because they call it on Eddie White. Game brought to you by 80/20 Learning for Autism, Two Chicks Florist and more. Ellis Automotive, M&P Insurance Services, Newport Small Engine Sales and Service, Dia Scrap Metal. So Buddha gets a pair. Hounds get a big break after a questionable call. Buddha has 11. Misses the free shot. Jessen to Hardaway. Hounds still up by 2. Eddie White inside. Rejected by Buddha. That's his 4th block shot. Jaden Young will calm things down here, the steadying force for this Rivercrest basketball team. Working with Burks to get a screen on Hardaway. Going left. Young shot will not go. Day-Day, long pass down court. Eddie White is fouled from behind. Lathan Bolden with the foul, and that's just good defensive recovery by that young man. Hounds had an easy one, they thought. And Eddie can't get the first one to go. Nor the second. That's a good foul by Rivercrest. Hounds get 0 on the possession. Jessen can ill afford to get his 3rd foul here. Look how calm Jaden Young is. He's number 5 with the basketball. Gives it to Buddha. Now Buddha will set the offense. He'll trigger it from there. That's good defense by Ross, and a push off by Buddha, no call. Spin shot will not fall, and a rebound by Jessen. Here come the Hounds. Ross in the lane, kicks it Hardaway. M&P Insurance 3-point shot, no good. Day-Day Braxton runs down the loose basketball. Comes to Hardaway again. Hardaway scoop shot over Buddha, yes. Hardaway has 10, and that time he went right by Buddha and challenged him. Hounds lead by 4. Here's a 3-point shot by Rivercrest, no good. Rebound Jessen. We're at the 2-minute mark, a 4-point lead for the Hounds. Braxton from 12 short, and Buddha gets the board. Jaden Young, see if he slows it down. I bet he does. He does, indeed. Rivercrest very, very patient. More great defense there by Braxton. Young. Out of bounds, last touch by Rivercrest. To Kylan Sanders will check back in. Azir Burks is out. We can get through 1 minute and 5 seconds without Jessen getting his third foul. I like our chances. Hardaway. Drives. Out of bounds, last touch by Jessen. 46 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Of course, there is a shot clock of 35, so Rivercrest will have to shoot one. They get it to Buddha. Buddha drives the lane. Buddha has 13. Good play by Jessen not to foul there. 25-23 in favor of the Hounds. What a basketball game. It's what high school basketball is all about. And Osceola and Bergman will be just as well. You can watch that one on Seminole Nation. They're doing the whole tournament. Hounds to play for one here before the half. You see the clock. Hardaway. Drives. Buddha off the left-hand shot. Good for Hardaway. One. It'll count if it goes, and it does not go. Hardaway gets another basket inside in the land of giants. He has 12, and we'll keep it right here momentarily as the Hounds lead by 4, 27-23 at the half. We'll get that mark, 27-23. Rivercrest has not led in the first half, and the basketball game is brought to you by Synium Ag Depot, Unity Health Newport, Fletcher Land Survey, and Fathead Pizza, Dr. Gavin McDowell. Customized Vision Care, First Horizon Bank, Jackson's Funeral Home, White River Area Agency on Aging, Norman Baker Pharmacy, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, Norris Lawn Care Plus. And telling you about Brian Norris, his number is 870-664-0266. He is doing flower beds right now. So if your flower beds need a little attention, now is the time to get in line. If you'll call Norris Lawn Care Plus, they'll make your flower beds look like they are absolutely brand new, because they will be. We have played a half here at Manila. Winner to the finals, loser to the consolation game. Both teams automatically in the state tournament at Osceola next week. We'll be right back.
At Merchants and Planners Bank, we're more than just your bank. We're part of your community. For over 78 years, we've been helping families grow, businesses thrive, and dreams come true right here in Jackson County. We proudly support local businesses and give back to the community that we love. And we're always there to cheer on the Greyhounds, both on and off the field. Personalized service, local expertise, and people dedicated to making their community happy. That is the Merchants and Planners Bank difference. Merchants and Planners Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
All of us at George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra, or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
White River Health has a number of locations to meet both your primary care and specialty care needs, including White River Health Family Care and White River Health Specialty Care in Newport. For more information on services available, visit whiteriverhealth.org. White River Health is a proud supporter of Newport Greyhound Athletics.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
George Kell Motors say, no games, no gimmicks with a brand new vehicle, GMC Sierra, or any number of our little SUVs. Come out to George Kell Motors off Highway 67, exit 85 in Newport. Take advantage of brand new rebates, brand new inventory. It's the perfect time to upgrade your vehicle. Do it now. Come see us or call us at 870-523-2792. We're George Kell Motors in Newport. GMC, we are professional grade.
It's my good friend John G. Pennington at George Kell Motor Company, Newport, Arkansas.
That's my good friend David Black.
John G., Pawnee G., what's happening, my friend?
Well, I tell you what, it won't be long till spring comes around.
I
here.
hope so, because it's cold today.
We had 70s one day and 30s the next, and snow and sleet. Then we're going to have tornadoes. Then we're going to have thunderstorms. So, hey, that's all right, though. Because you know what?
What's that?
You remember one time we talked about this. Every single vehicle we have on this lot and on our Ford lot, free windshield wipers. I wanted to bring that back up.
You can't do that.
We had so many people talk about that over the course of the time when we were doing those things. Free windshield wipers, and every vehicle we have has air conditioner and a heater.
Everyone on the lot.
Every single,
both lots, Ford lot too?
The Ford lot, that's right. We got the Ford, we got GMC, Chevrolet, and listen, we got a great lineup of vehicles right now. We suffered for a little while. We couldn't get Yukons, we couldn't get Tahoes, we couldn't get the Traverse for some reason. I don't know why. But we got a good inventory right now. They got some good rebates going on, especially on the half-ton trucks, which is what we sell the most of.
You bet.
But it's starting off a rocket year here. Here's 2026, and we're almost a quarter through it. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
It does, John. It does. And the lot looks beautiful. I mean, you got inventory.
We got it, and you can't sell out of an empty cart. But anyway, I want to congratulate the Greyhound sports so far this spring. Boy, I tell you what, basketball teams are doing great, aren't they? Something.
Yes, sir.
I never played much basketball. Nobody could ever figure out why. I knew
Do you
right.
have any stories about that?
Yeah, I do, but we
You didn't go into them?
Yeah.
Could you not shoot the three? I guess you couldn't shoot the three back then, could we?
No, they didn't have to, but I couldn't even shoot a one. They asked me to dress out because I was outrunning everybody but Ronnie Hook, and I showed up. He threw me the ball, Coach Duncan did, and said, run a 2-1-2 or something. I said, Coach, I don't know anything about that. And he said, go lift weights. I never dribbled, never made a pass. I asked him, I said, did a letter? He said, no, go lift weights.
I do know this. You were a heck of a football player.
Well, I played on a good team, that's for sure.
I get number 64 in the program, number one in my heart,
Well,
this guy right here.
well-
Undefeated. Y'all still undefeated?
Still.
How's that happen?
I don't-
1968.
1968, 10-0, that's right.
Well, what about the Thanksgiving Day game? Last one ever in the history of Thanksgiving Day games, the last one ever. How'd we do?
We squeaked by 46-0.
That's fair.
That's fair.
It's a good way to end it, wasn't it?
That was a good way. Back to the car business.
Yes.
Got good inventory. We've got some pretty good used vehicles. We have sold quite a bit of our used vehicles, but you can see there's a Range Rover, and there's a Infiniti over there, and Tahoes and Yukons and Ram trucks and all kinds of things. So I didn't want to do a particular vehicle because really we've got too many to show.
Right, absolutely.
We still have a few of these, what we call CTPs, D. That's where we put them in a loaner fleet for a little bit. They get a certain amount of time or miles. We can take them out, discount them. And some of those, like we did before, were $11,000 off sticker.
Absolutely.
So those are great buys too. So come on out to George Kell Motors right here off Highway 57.
What?
57.
What? I don't get it.
They changed it.
I know.
After 1,000 years at 85. Come on out here. Give us a call, 870-523-2792. You can see our entire inventory on georgekellmotors.com. Look it up. Give us a call. Anybody here will be glad to help you, and we'll get everything going. And we'll even deliver, free of charge, 200 miles. So if you live even a little further than that,
I'll probably get there with you.
We'll probably do a little bit more than that. But yeah, we'll deliver, get it all done. We'll do it the way you want to do it. It's the way we've always done it at georgekellmotors.com.
He is John G. Pennington. I am not, my friend.
And he's glad.
Much love to you, brother.
Much love to you, Dick.
We're George Kell Motor Company in Newport, Arkansas.
Come see us.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Well, welcome back to Manila. It's the semifinals of the 3A2 Boys Regional Basketball Tournament. Manila has been a great host for everyone here and really been good to all the media. We've got 2 8-minute quarters to decide the first team that will make it to the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30. It'll be Rivercrest or Newport. And then in the nightcap, it'll be Osceola and Bergman battling. On the girls' side of the bracket, Bergman beat Melbourne today 61-42. They're in the championship game. And then Manila will play Mountain View tonight to determine who goes to the championship game and who goes to the consolation game. Rivercrest will have possession of the basketball to start the third quarter of action. It's Jaden Young. Very deliberately into the front court. Buda Harris here. 0 is Sanders. 35 is Bolden. That's easy there by Sanders. Kylan Sanders cut it to 2. Hardaway. Hounds being very, very deliberate. Eddie White guarded there by Young. Jessen double teamed. Eddie. Hardaway. M&P Insurance 3-point shot at the buzzer. No good. The basket will not count. Just great defense there by Rivercrest. The Colts doing a marvelous job on their first defensive possession of the second half. Here come the Colts quickly. We were tied at 13, and Rivercrest has never led. Young for 3. Off the mark. Bolden with a rebound. Off the mark. Hardaway with a board and Buda with a foul and another foul, and neither one of them called. Hardaway drives. Too strong. Eddie White, yes, with a follow. Great drive by Hardaway. Great follow by Eddie White. Lead back to 4 for the Hounds. Buda, he's not afraid to take the 3, and this guy's not afraid to pull up and take a short jumper, and it's short of the mark. And Eric Ross will inbound, or will bring it into the front court after the defensive rebound. Eric Ross, M&P Insurance 3-point shot is no good. Eddie White tries to save it. He does to Hardaway. Hardaway to Eddie. Eddie from about 8 feet. Good. Eddie White has 8. Lead back to 6 for the Hounds. How about a defensive stop right here? You think they're going to go to Buda. To the basket. Buda. Rejected by Jessen. And a trip and a foul and nothing called. Hounds lead by 6, and Day-Day Braxton with the basketball. Eddie White on the baseline. Day-Day Braxton, left wing, free throw line extended. Eric Ross. Resets. Eddie on Buda. Eric rejected. Will not go, and the Hounds have numbers here. Hardaway. And 1! Rivercrest had a great opportunity and missed the shot. Hounds on the other end extend the lead to 8, and it's a huge turn there on the last 2 possessions, one by each team. Hardaway trying to complete the 3-pointer. And he does. Hardaway has 15, and Rivercrest needs a timeout. The Hounds have built it to 9 right out of the half. It was a 4-point lead at the half, 27-23. So a 7-2 run here in the third quarter for the Hounds. Basketball games brought to you by Eye Care RX Pharmacy, Sonic Drive-In, Newport Economic Development Commission, Merchants of Planters Bank, Delta Trailer Manufacturing, Norman Baker Pharmacy, Woodbriar Nursing Home, Tree Wine Sensations, Dr. Kelly McKinney, White River Health, Churchman's Building Center, Drew Hahn Pest Detective, JB's Heat and Air, Jordan Bumpus, Arkansas Steel, El Puente Mexican Restaurant, Howard's Glass Company, Doyle Family Farms, Mary Reed Bratcher Real Estate, Mayor Derek Ratliff, Judge Henry Boyce, and in boosters, Jackson County Auto Sales, the Connie Waters family, Robert Turner Financial Advisor, Jackson County Judge Jeff Phillips, and the Blossoms on Lindley Lane. Hounds with a 9-point lead here, under 5 to play in the third. Buddha is getting some double team action. There's Day-Day on him. Down the lane. Should have been a walking call, but nothing there, but it's a good bucket by Sanders. Sanders has 4 and a great pass from Buddha. Cuts the lead to 7. Day-Day Braxton. Pulls up, shot off the mark. Jessen Russell, no, he just can't get one to fall today. He has 2 free throws on the day, and that's his only 2 points. Chance to cut into the lead here of the Colts. So deliberate. Board cleared by Jessen. Hardaway. Great job of backing out of a double team potential defensive play there. Hardaway, he drives. He's got room inside. Gets it to Eddie White. Eddie White is rejected by Buddha. Last touch by Buddha. Out of bounds. And Buddha's arguing with the official there. And he's not on my team, so I'll just say he was having a mild discussion. Eddie White. Great defense by Buddha the whole night. He's affected almost every shot inside. Ross. Hardaway. Pulls up. Got his own board, goes back up over Buddha. Buddha with a foul this time. Buddha says, who, me? That was a pretty good block. His second personal foul. In the land of the Giants, it's Buddha and Jessen for either team. Hardaway with 2. He has 15 in the game. Short. Walks away from the line. He'll regroup. Right at the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. Too strong on that one. Misses a pair. Got to hit free throws, guys. Here we go. 7-point lead for the Hounds. Day-Day Braxton against Young. Off the glass. Here come the Hounds. Hounds have numbers 3 on 2 here. Hardaway. Over Buddha. No, and Buddha gets the board. Stolen by Eddie. Then Eddie re-steals it to Young, and the Colts will throw it out of bounds. And we're going the other way. Two and a half to play third quarter. Eric Ross from 15. Young with the board. He's into the front court. Will not go. Will not go again. And a blocking foul on the Hounds. Jaden Young driving in. Took a very hard hit. And it's 3 on Ross. Jaden needs to come out. He's walking on that right knee a little gingerly. My hat's off to that young man for doing what he's doing. I can tell you, I know how hard it is to come back from an ACL surgery. And most people would say it's not in his best interest to do so. But let me tell you what, he is a difference maker. They get 1 out of 2. And that was McCray with his first point. Lead is 6. Eddie. Well, the Hounds have missed 2 point-blank shots inside. Buddha spins off the glass. It will not go. Follow up good. To Kylan Sanders has 6. The lead is cut to 4. And a traveling violation. Here comes Jaden Young back in. Out goes Lathan Bolden. Since 5-0, Hounds jumped out in the lead. We've had a 1-13-13 tie. The Hounds' biggest lead has been 9. Lead by 4 now. 1 minute to play here in the third. Jaden Young. Foul on Ross. 4 on him. Team foul number 2. Eric will have to come sit for a lengthy spell. Buddha to the line. Buddha misses the first. Buddha has 13 on the night. Scoreboard shows 12. I have him for 13. Buddha has 14, and 3 is as close as Rivercrest has been in a while. Hardaway pulls up. Little running jumper, good. Hardaway has 17. Here comes Buddha. Top of the key, Jaden Young, and Rivercrest is going to play for 1. Hounds up by 5. Big possession in a basketball game here. What will the score be going into the fourth quarter? Day-Day Braxton muscling up on Buddha. Buddha got his own board and is fouled with 1.4 to go. Foul on Eddie, his second. Buddha misses another one. He has 14 on the night. He leads all Rivercrest scores. Tamaris Hardaway leads all scores with 17. They leave Jaden Young as the only offensive rebounder among the 4 Greyhounds. And Buddha hits that when he has 15. And we come to the end of 3, 36-32. Hounds lead. We'll be right back.
It's time to roll. With a degree in diesel technology from ASU Newport, diesel trucks drive America's economy, and if you can fix it, you can start your career as a diesel technician. Diesel techs are in demand locally and nationwide, making good money with growth opportunity and job security. Enroll in an ASU Newport diesel technology program and start your rewarding career when you graduate. Register online at asun.edu. That's asun.edu. Enroll and start out at ASU Newport.
George Kell Ford is thrilled to announce our lineup of new Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs that are designed to elevate your driving experience. With the latest entertainment technology at your fingertips, cutting-edge safety features to keep you and your loved ones protected, and the smoothest ride on the road. Gas engines, diesel engines, and even EV vehicles are in stock and ready to drive home today at George Kell Ford in Newport.
Hounds have led the first 3 quarters. We were tied at 13-13 at one time. Hounds built a 9-point lead at 34-25, led by 4 at the half. And the Hounds will have offensive possession here. Hardaway, Young, flash for a steal, didn't get it right. Well, Daring tried to shoot it, and he does. Can't get it to fall. Buddha with a rebound. And Rivercrest into the front court. Buddha. No. And out of bounds. Last touch by Rivercrest will be Newport's basketball. Oh, I started to say, woo! Eric Ross checks back in. Need his offense in the basketball game. He's going to have to score some points down the stretch. Got 4 in the game. Jessen Russell with only 2. Hardaway. Day Braxton. Can he get hot from three-point land? Eddie White. Ross. Inside the free line at 14. No. Jessen. Got it to Eddie, but a pushing foul underneath on Buddha. That'll be Buddha's 3rd. So the Hounds will keep possession of the basketball, but not the points. Lead by 4, 36-32. Under 7 to play. Day Braxton, M&P Insurance 3-point shot is short. Hounds knock it out of bounds, so it'll be Rivercrest basketball. Great crowd on hand. Osella and Bergman play later tonight. Manila and Mountain View will be up next. And girls. Jaden Young. He has 6. And the lead is cut to 2. That's as close as they've been since the 13-13 tie. Eric Ross travels with basketball. Hounds need a timeout. They'll take one. You can see a little frustration building in on the Hounds. You just got to be a calm. Got to have a calm attitude at this stage of the basketball game. You're still in the lead. You've never trailed in a basketball game. You kind of feel the momentum swing. But Hounds one defensive stop away from gaining some momentum. Rivercrest one offensive score away from gaining a huge amount of momentum. Regardless of what happens here, both teams will play tomorrow. The winner plays at 7:30, the loser at 1:30. Both teams are already in the state tournament next week against, or not against anybody, we don't know that, but at Osceola at the Palace. Beautiful place to play basketball. Jaden Young will drive inside. Buddha with a follow, no. Jessen Russell with a board. Here come the Hounds. 4-on-3 here for the Hounds. Hardaway. Eric Ross in the lane. Shot up, short. No. Buddha with a board. We're going the other way. Numbers for Rivercrest. Young to the glass. Rejected but fouled by Jessen Russell, and that's a big one. They say the third. I thought that was his fourth. So I'm loving that. Jaden Young misses the first of two. Under 5.5 to play here in the basketball game. Winner to the championship game here tomorrow night at 7:30. Young has 7. Hounds still lead by 1. Never trailed in the basketball game. Haven't scored in the fourth quarter here. Jessen off the glass, yes! When we need a pair, there's Jessen. Day-Day Braxton with hustle. Couldn't get the steal. Young drives inside, passes it off, no good. Rebound, Jessen Russell clears. Ross, numbers, Hounds, Braxton, no. Rebound by Rivercrest. Now they have numbers going the other way. Buddha for 3, short. Rebound, Hardaway. Hounds again with numbers. Eric Ross, M&P Insurance, 3-point shot off the mark. Hounds leading by 3 and will have possession of the basketball. Hardaway with a save. Look at Jaden Young. This kid is just a super athlete, boy. Well, they missed Eddie underneath. The travel. Nearing right at the 4-minute mark, little over that in the basketball game. Hounds have 2 points in this quarter. Being outscored 4-2. It's a 3-point lead. Buddha Harris with 17 and a timeout. It's a 1-point lead for the Hounds, and they'll have possession of the basketball. Osceola and Bergman play tonight to decide who plays the winner and the loser of this game. Loser plays the loser of the Osceola-Bergman game, and obviously the winner plays the winner. Game time for the championship game in the 3A2 boys regional here at Manila will be 7:30 tomorrow night. The third place game will be at 1:30 in the afternoon. We'll have it either way. Hardaway has 17 points on the night. And he and Buda Harris are tied for scoring honors in the game. We have 3:38 remaining. You see that on your scoreboard. The Hounds will have possession of the basketball. It's just been very difficult for the Hounds to get a good look. And what a job Sanders, DeKylan Sanders, has done defending Jessen Russell, but Jessen's drawing a double team every time he touches the ball. Day-Day's looking at it for three. Eddie White back to Day-Day. Day-Day off the glass. No, got his own board. Jessen Russell strong to the glass. Yes! Jessen has 6. The lead is 3 for the Hounds. Under 3 to play. McCray to Buda against Hardaway. Back to McCray. Jaden Young, baseline. Pretty pass. Off to Bird, and Bird has 4. Back to a 1-point deficit for Rivercrest. Hounds lead with 2:25 remaining in the basketball game. Holding, foul on Rivercrest. They were holding Jessen, and it's on Sanders, his second. And only second team foul. Hounds with the basketball, up by 1, nearing the 2-minute mark. Hardaway in trouble. Braxton, M&P ensures 3-point shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Day-Day Braxton. He has 20. Hounds lead by 4. What a huge shot by the senior. Come on, defense. And Rivercrest throws it away. Hounds up by 4. Eddie White. Got him guarding Eddie out at the 3-point line. Russell spins off the glass. Good! And a foul on Newport. And the Greyhounds have numbers. It's 3-on-1. Braxton loses it. Last touch by the Hounds. 1:04 to play. Hounds lead by 6. I have my scoring all messed up, and it doesn't matter. It only matters is what's the score on the. There's a block by big Jessen Russell underneath. And the Hounds into the front court. Eddie White, yes! Hounds Hounds lead by 8 with 35 seconds to go. Buddha for 3. That's short, rebounded by the Hounds. Hardaway with 28 to play. Fouled in the backcourt by Buddha Harris. Hounds lead by 8 with 25 to play. And another foul. That's only the 4th team foul. The next one will send the Hounds to the line. What a big last couple of plays for the Hounds. I've lost total control of all the scoring, and it really doesn't matter. What matters is what's the score on the scoreboard. They've got Hardaway with 17. I've got him with 20-something. I've got Eddie with 10. Day-Day Braxton has 8. Hardaway with big free throws coming. Yes! See, they're giving that point to number 3, and that's not right. I think Tavares has got 22 points, now 23. He got his own rebound, and he brings it back out. And another foul. Very smartly, the sophomore missed the shot. Instead of going back up, he said, let me run some clock. Let me kick it back outside. The Hounds lead by 9, 48-39. And Hardaway to the line again. Easy roll. I had Hardaway with 24. And I may be way off. I don't care. We're up by 10. The Hounds. Up by 11. Don't foul. 4-3. No. That's going to be a winner for the Newport Greyhounds, 50-39 in a game in which they never trailed. There was one tie at 13-13, and the Newport Greyhounds are going to advance to the championship round tomorrow night at 7:30 against the winner of tonight's game between Osceola and Bergman. My hat's off to the Rivercrest Colts. Those guys battled exceptionally hard. They're playing with the kid that had ACL surgery less than 4 months ago. But let me tell you what, they gave the Greyhounds all they wanted. Hardaway will be the player of the game with the Seminole Nation. And they'll get the prayer in first, and we'll have Coach up here in just a few minutes. Hope he can remember what the scores were, who were the leading scorers, but Newport Greyhounds at center court. Chase Lewis and his Newport Greyhounds. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Where's my microphone? My other microphone to go downstairs. Michael Eflin will be on the floor interviewing right now, and then we'll get a chance to interview them as well. So what I'll do is I'll make my way down there. We have the post-game show coming right up. how many points anybody had because I got real confused, Coach. I was really confused. I don't remember the final score, but I know this. The Hounds are advancing to the final of the regional, and it always helps with seeding going into the state tournament. Hi, gentlemen. How y'all doing? Tavares, outstanding. 20 points at least, I know, on the day. What did it take? We never trailed in a basketball game. What did it take for our basketball team to hit big shots down the stretch and play great defense to get us a win here today?
Took heart. It just took heart. That's how I feel. It just really took heart.
I know you could practice all you want when you get in the gym, but you got to execute when you get out here. How was Coach's heartbeat throughout the game?
Hey, it was beating. It was beating. Yeah, it was beating.
Listen, congratulations to you. You're one of the 2 Unity Health players of the game. You were phenomenal inside. You kept taking it in against Buddha, and there was no fear. I love it, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Eddie, you got us some hoops when we needed some hoops. You played some defense when we needed to play some defense. It's a winner for the Newport Greyhounds. Talk about the big win.
All right, we just come in, you know, and we play hard against any team, good or bad, and that's just how we play. And we 0-0 still right now, and we're moving on to the next.
That's what you do. You play them a game at a time. Congratulations to you, man. I love your guts. I love your effort. I love everything about this basketball team. Congratulations.
Thank you. Go Hounds.
Go Hounds. Coach, exciting. You call it exciting. Not a do-or-die game by any stretch of the imagination, but a game that you really want to win real bad to get to the championship game. I call it hard. I call it all hard. Talk about it.
Yeah, so last night we knew that they were going to try to shut down Jetson, and that's what they did tonight. They tried to shut him down. Jetson still made some good big plays for us. But I challenged them in the locker room last night before we left. I said, guys, who's going to be those guys tonight? Who's going to be those guys tonight? And Tavares stepped up. Eddie stepped up. I thought Tavares had a hell of a game. On both sides of the floor, I thought he had a good game. And I don't know, those guys stepped up. They looked good. They played hard. They played well together. You know, we talked about last night, if we're going to make a run and make a legit run, we have to be the most unselfish team in the tournament. And that's kind of what those guys bought into today. Sometimes there were a couple possessions that felt like we were too unselfish, where we should have took the shot and maybe gave up a pass that resulted in a turnover or something like that. But those are the type of guys you want to coach. Those are the type of guys you want to play with, and I think that's part of the success we're having.
Coach, you have one senior on the basketball team that gets minutes. That's Day-Day Braxton, and let me tell you what, he hit a huge three-point shot for us down the stretch.
Yeah, Day-Day, I mean, Day-Day's been waiting on his time. And when he gets in, he usually makes big plays for us. And it's something that we've talked about the last week or two is Day-Day, you're going to get minutes. You're going to get minutes. You know, with it being in the postseason play, they're going to be tightening up foul calls. They're going to be doing all those little things. And so you're going to get minutes. When you get those minutes, make the most of them where you stay out there. And that's what he did tonight.
Well, you know, you had Hardaway on Buddha most of the whole night, and then you put Braxton in. When Braxton was in the game, he mashed up against Buddha and said, look, I'm just going to try to play as hard as I can, and he was great defensively as well.
Yeah, I mean, our defensive game plan in the first half, I really didn't feel like worked. I mean, the first quarter, it was rough. We struggled. I don't feel like we should give over 12, 13 points a quarter to any team in the state. And so that's what we were talking about at half and making the adjustments. We made a couple matchup adjustments. And then we also went into our zone matchup. And the second quarter, they're late. The second quarter, it worked. The scoring efficiency kind of dropped for them a little bit. Those last 4.5 minutes of the first half, that's what we went with that second half. And they looked really good in it. Their rotations were good. We were on time in our rotations. So we're proud of them to being able to adapt kind of the game plan and be able to do what we need to do because, let's be real, Buddha's a heck of a player. Jaden, even not at 100%, is at a, you know, he's a good player. And so you got to find ways to get in those gaps, cut off the drive, not let them have it, and do the small things.
Coach, we're playing tomorrow night at 7:30. Congratulations to you. It gives us a better seed going into the state tournament next week. We can play for a championship tomorrow night. And as always,
go Hounds. Thanks, David.